Aha! It is us.
It is you.
But is it just me?
It is just you.
Is it the old me?
It is
Or
only
is it?
you. It was always only you. What? No!
Oh god. He's back.
Yes! Good lord!
It's hideous!
I forgot that's what you look like. You should do something about that.
Wow! You know, that's it. That's enough.
We've all come in a very hostile mood today.
There we go.
I haven't slept all week.
Almost, Han. Almost.
There we go.
We shall begin our adventure in Eulea with dead people. Squid is being treated by innkeeper, who, for those of you who don't remember her name, is Leader. Not like leader. Short walker.
Oh, it's Lida. It's not Lena.
Not Lena, no. The rest of the patrons appear to have been relatively unfazed for a few of them, and the others are nervously in the corner. I will now rearrange all the patrons so that they're in their appropriate spots.
Wait, so this guy just moved tables and that's it?
Yeah.
Let's get in a front row seat.
She stopped performing, oddly enough.
So Sam and Rack are just cuddling in the corner.
Terrified in the corner.
I mean, let's face it, these guys are literally the embodiment of nervous breakdown.
Yeah. So, could I get a perception roll from everybody, and what are you doing about the dying squid?
I was going to do the healing hex on him.
Well, Ada has him on the table, and is getting potions and stuff.
Oh, the healing hex will help.
Yes, she's trying to get rid of the poison.
Oh god!
Good start.
Does our bard stop playing?
Yeah, no, everyone has stopped. The music has stopped. The bards are not playing.
Hey, we're not paying you to not play!
Yeah, what's this? We didn't tell him to stop.
What mood am I setting here?
Ominous tension.
Frenetic.
Ominous tension. Right. Got it.
Is that appropriate?
With a light,
Of course it's appropriate, Seth. Are you questioning me?
There's someone possibly dying here. Do you think music's really appropriate?
I would like to die.
If anything, it will ease us passing into the next.
What?
I can't hear any music.
Oh, music's really quiet for me.
Yeah,
the
that's...
music is insane.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it has a very quiet intro.
Oh,
the main
it's
part
build up.
hasn't started.
Oh.
I cannot hear it.
Shh.
Yeah, I have jukebox up to max.
There it comes. Still very quiet, but it's coming.
Well, I've got to keep it below a certain level, otherwise it overrides everything on my end of things. I'll turn it up a little bit.
Oh,
There we go.
that's ominous.
playing so many instruments at once.
Anyhow,
His
perception
tail
rolls.
really helps. So, Luna will notice that while they are carrying in the corner, Rack does appear to be trying to talk to the incredibly drunk
William.
Samuel.
Samuel.
Well, that's a thing that's happening.
Although he's not getting much out of the guy. He does look very concerned, though. Meanwhile, Leader is beginning to attempt to treat while Aahi is healing. So let's just see how well this is going. Some mixture of potions and whatever enters a syringe, which is handily injected into his arm in 3 different
Wait,
places.
where was he shot?
Through the lower torso.
Okay.
I want to cast
instantly
Detect Magic
fatal.
on the mouse.
Oddly enough, he is carrying some stuff that's magical on him.
I'm going to search him
Also,
while
so
he's
is
out.
her. So are they. So so are they.
I'm not carrying anything magical. Boink.
Your bag is magical. Your hat is fucking magical.
My clothes are magical too.
Everything on you is fucking magical.
Not everything. I have a bunch of scalpels that aren't.
However, Squin does appear to be recovering somewhat and is starting to breathe normally. There we go. He should pull through with that.
Any clue when he
Quickly,
might
Seth.
wake up?
Punch him in the face.
I'm going to place it with the unconscious instead of the poisoned. Yeah, it usually takes a long time for rats to recover.
Keep healing him until he wakes up.
Oh no, the poison won't clear out of his system that quickly.
We drain it?
No.
I think we will avoid bloodletting for now.
Damn it.
He should pull through though. Still, I am
Ooh.
concerned about who would attack someone in the street. No one's that dumb.
I'm going to steal some of his fur while he's out.
Someone who didn't want him to talk. He clearly knew something because he fled from us.
I mean, I think he just fled in general because he shot at someone, Seth.
I meant earlier. When
Oh,
we were
he
questioning
ran.
him, he lied to us and then ran.
Yeah, I think whoever shot it was aiming to get rid of loose ends.
Can we search his coat while he's unconscious?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, strip the rat.
You will find on his person a bunch of miscellaneous items you'd expect on someone alive. But, most interestingly, is a box.
Is it like the box we have?
Yes.
Is
Okay.
it locked?
Box times 2.
It might be our mysterious locked box.
Why don't we
Oh,
try the
th-
key
Where
that
are
we
you
have?
keeping these notes again? I've lost track.
We have both a
Investigation notes, there it is.
investigation notes, but I'm also just editing it in Notepad and then updating it at the end of the session. Okay, so we have 2 of the box now.
Wait, is there a keyhole on the box?
No.
This was like a strange box that we found on. Let's see, this was. Where did we find this?
The box,
Have
you
you
found it
tried
in a...
sliding out the panels on the box? That's usually how you start a puzzle box.
And I was more thinking tap the boxes together and see if they react to each other.
Fine. Do that.
Alright, I tap the boxes together.
Nothing happens.
Damn it. Are the boxes magical? I guess detect magic.
Yeah.
What sort of aura?
They appear to be. Oh, what would it be?
Probably abjuration.
Abjuration.
Let's see. Aahi, do you have another dispel magic ready for today?
No.
Oh no, transmutation.
Damn it, I'm also out. The transmutation box?
Yeah.
I don't think I've used my dispel magic yet.
Let's see. How do we identify the spell again? Is that spellcraft with detect magic and knowledge arcana?
Let's bring up the search.
Identify the properties of a magic item using detect magic is 15 plus the item caster level for spellcraft. Let's try
You
this.
needed a spellcraft check to identify the aura.
Oh, I identified.
You know the aura is transmutation.
Do I also know the properties?
Yep. Oh wait, so no, it's knowledge arcana to determine the school. Then it's spellcraft to identify it. So you're able to identify.
I think I also.
Yeah, so you were easily able to identify it. You recognize not the spell precisely. Whatever it is, it's clearly a custom spell, not a standard one you learn. But it has a lot of similarities with the knock spell.
This is the key to something. Okay. I guess it just opens. Okay. Where to go with that? So we have 2 knock boxes.
Knockbox.
Perhaps their purpose will become more clear later on.
I mean, seeing how one was carried by fucking Asic and the other by fucking Squinks here. Oh, it's not Squinks.
Squin.
Is it Squinks?
Quinn.
Quinn.
Like
Quinn.
Quinn, but with an S.
Take it. It probably is related to Project Purify in some way.
Ah.
Maybe we need to take another trip to the lab eventually.
Well, wasn't it just these two? Did they have someone else working on it as well?
And Vine in the corner.
Yeah, Samuel.
Oh.
So we should actually ask him. Alright. Hey, Sammy!
Yeah?
We, got a question for you. Do you recognize these at all? And I pull out one of the boxes.
No?
Is he lying?
What have they got in them?
And we don't know. I don't think we've been able to open them. Have you tried opening that one?
Not really openable, but they seem to act as keys to something.
Did you actually check if the one we just got is locked?
I mean, they're... Okay, over. Is there a site that... Does it seem like it could open, or is it just a box?
It's just a box.
It's more... It's not a box, it's a cube.
Well,
More than anything.
But why don't you just try opening it?
Does it have
might
a
just have
seam
weird
or
lid on it.
hinges or anything that would indicate where it opens?
it does seem to have a decoration which makes it look like a box, but there's no seam attached. So the decoration makes it look like there's a lid on top, but there is no seam.
Huh.
Hang on. a
Okay.
second. Can I take the box? I'm
Yeah.
just gonna take the box. I'm gonna shake it around.
You hear a rattling noise.
Okay.
Okay, there is something inside.
There's something in there.
You've just broken it.
Probably.
If the guy
hand it back to
getting
Logan.
shot and falling to the ground didn't break it, then I think we're okay.
It seems they don't open each other, because that's what I tried. Actually, I don't. God, how?
Use chest box.
Is there rules for activating a magic item that you don't know can be activated? Or is it? Oh yeah, who has used magic device? Who's that?
And me, I guess.
Oh god, we're actually using UMD.
I shall use this
Gosh.
magical device somehow.
Got empty.
They're.
No.
I mean, I can try. Because they're boxes with the knock spell, which is made to open things. So maybe they can open each other. I don't know how to activate them. Just
Do
probably
you
use
think
magic
whatever's
device.
inside the box is particularly fragile?
I was thinking of smashing the
Hope
boxes
not.
as well, but that's a last ditch resort.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
Alright, my turn for use magic device. Is use magic device a skill you can take 20 on? There's no.
No, there's a
Negative-
mishap.
Okay. In that case, here we go. Nope.
No.
Alright, Seth. If you ever feel that we are stuck, I want you to give the order to smash one of these boxes so we can see what's inside.
I forgot what Ryan's
Okay.
accent was.
I feel that
Whose
would
accent?
be bad. Wait, what? What's Rag doing?
I forgot his accent.
Oh,
I
Slightly
think he was
German.
just kind of like.
he was
nervous.
pretty
I don't think he
normal.
had
He was
an
pretty
accent.
normal, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was just
I'm
kind of
pretty sure he's
evasive.
German.
Look, I think actually, I'm not trying to do it German, so I don't think it was by intention.
I think he was pretty defensive when we spoke
Well-
to him. He was just kind of like,
You're questioning this guy? Look at him! He's distraught and drunk out of his mind. We just saw someone get shot. What's wrong with you people?
I mean, I got some questions for you, seeing how it seems that along the homeless community there is someone we're looking for.
Well, that narrows it down.
I don't have it in the notes, guys. What was it about, like... I know the Bard said something about a homeless person that was freaking... Any of you guys remember?
did you put it in the note?
No, I forgot, because I was probably
Oh.
occupied with something else.
It's lost the time. We forgot it.
I never talked to the bard, so.
Alright. Oh wait, yeah, no, It was... Oh right, he was meeting with a street dweller. That's what it was.
Tilda is amused.
Look,
Quinn was meeting with the street dweller yesterday.
as far as we're concerned, all of this happening seems to be connected. The more information we can gather from everybody, the better.
Have you considered asking tomorrow? Look at him.
I mean, I suppose we'll have to ask some people tomorrow, but the longer we wait, the more people could get hurt. I don't want that to happen.
Leader.
I mean, we
Wow.
Have
already
another.
one.
Do you have any more of that potion cleansing stuff? Poison cleansing stuff.
I just mixed up an antidote for it. I didn't like. It doesn't do anything except cure that one poison.
Do you have a hangover cure?
I have
Or
16.
sobering cure, even. You have like distilled raw coffee.
No, I've got things that will make you shit on the toilet for a day.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. That's not what I'm looking for now.
No one ever wants that one.
I mean, we're gonna want that one.
How much?
But
I'm looking after him. We can talk about stuff like this tomorrow, but someone's got to keep an eye on him, and someone might be trying to kill him still.
Oh, for God's sakes. Okay,
So I'm
we've got
going
to guard Squin, I guess.
Oh! I felt that much was obvious. I thought we were going to keep him hostage.
Kind adventurers. I'm sure everyone in the inn will be much happier knowing you're protecting us.
But while we're protecting, why don't we have a nice talk?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't know. You know, Seth, can we just call, what's his face? Grumpy dude, mixed southern guy? Our escort?
Rexar.
Rexar, there we go.
Let me have a look outside for him.
Yeah, he refused to come in, but he also hasn't come in now that there's been a shooting.
Alright. I'm just gonna, step out and have a look around.
There is no sign of Officer Exile.
That bastard. Did we have some way to contact him?
I feel like we did.
Get a messenger pearl or something?
I'm gonna take my messaging pearl out and just fiddle around with it randomly. Take some chances here. See who I get dialed up to.
You are
Oh
connected
my
to
gosh.
Mephistopheles! How can I help you?
Oh boy, who am I
Cross lines
talking
with-
to?
Logan
Slayer.
subconscious. That's pretty good.
You connect!
Hello? Hello? Is that you, Rexar?
A no caller, please identify. How did you get this number?
It's a
I'm
military
Sergeant
channel.
Ephithran Sephrith the Volchmere. I was hoping to be connected to Officer Rexar?
I repeat, how did you get this number?
I kind of just messed around with the messaging pearl. I thought I had his number on here somewhere, but I guess I didn't. Who's calling? Who did I call, sorry?
This is the Emperor's Alpha.
This
is the Slayer.
This is the...
Yes, please continue.
I just need to not use the acronym I realised that it is.
Oh, what is?
Oh, no,
It turns out
use it.
the Acrian skyship means it's the ass. The ASS.
Nice. Can you please
This is
use
the
it?
ASS Divine Retribution.
They're doing better than the ASS Divine Wind at the very least.
Oh! Wow! I don't know how I managed to come in communication with you guys.
So,
This is
You-
the Emperor's personal ship.
Oh!
The refrigerator is running.
You guys don't have Officer Rexar's number, do you?
Okay.
let me
Anyone
check
is
our
thinking of a
database.
fucking plot card. I wonder if any are relevant here.
I mean,
Oh,
like,
my.
Can I play mine?
Seb is going on a nice trip.
I want to go on a trip.
Are you playing your plot card?
Ah, why not? Yeah.
Alright! Fuck, let's derail this shit! Plot card
Oh my
activated!
good god.
Off the rails. Off the rails.
So,
We just broke the plot armor, guys.
did I have this ready? No, I need to create an entire fucking folder for this.
Ah. It was about time something like this happened.
Someone goes on an unexpected trip. First it's Logan, and now it's Seth.
I didn't think I'd be playing it this early.
Yeah.
Also, I can just wait for us to walk outside, and everyone's just like, "Where did Seth go?"
This is
Gone.
going. I've just got to upload an image. I had the image ready, which, I'm fine with.
Oh,
So,
God.
for everyone in the city,
Is teleported to the Divine Retribution.
there is a flash of light as a ginormous skycraft teleports in above the city of Oshen.
Seth, why did you know?
Seth is gone. In that flash.
Is the messenger
Hold on.
file still there?
No.
Don't we have the loaded deck here as well?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh,
The loaded deck
jeez.
is the size of one of the smaller islands on it.
I like how the process of events was, I'll go check outside to see if Rexar's there. To giant
Why not?
fucking ship coming out of nowhere.
This
Well,
pub
I
has
guess they
windows,
were
right?
expecting the divine retribution for the peace
Like,
talks.
can we actually see the,
If
Yeah,
you
like,
go
this is-
outside and have a look, yes.
Like this
I'm
thing
gonna
is
go outside and
there's
have a look.
windows, right? So we saw the flash.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look where the fuck Seth just went.
Yeah, what the fuck just happened? Get out of here, Seth.
There it
Adonai,
is.
come out here and play some ominous music.
Where did
Ominous.
our paladin
Oh,
go?
for fuck's sake. Alright. Do I have
But no,
Yeah, we-
like, actually, make it glorious.
Yeah, we
Glorious
went
music
for a walk.
for the Emperor. Hail the Aquila.
Ugh. Did not expect that to happen.
The airship is huge.
Yes,
And
it looks it.
were it not for the fact that it was sitting next to, almost literally next to the dealer's run, it would probably not be apparent how big it is.
How big is it compared to the dealer's run?
It is not, like, it's not that big compared to the dealer's run, but it is bigger than that mobile air fortress.
When do you guys think we can afford one of those?
When we're all tier 5 immortals, probably.
We could pull a dealer's run and steal it.
So,
Only if someone else steals it first.
you'll notice that Oshen's shield closes up, having opened an entry point for the air fortress.
Oh, good. They were expecting them at the very least.
And it hovers
Does anybody
quite
else-
dramatically.
Does anybody else get the feeling that this is going to end up like our other missions, and it's rapidly getting outside of our pay grade?
Yeah, it's
This
already
had
starting
nothing
be
to
blown
do
up,
with
of
the
course.
mission. I will point
Yeah.
out.
Even did the
More
Divine
money
Beast,
this
James.
The
It's still
title
all
of
up
this
in our
music
grill.
is perfect, by the way.
So, guys, where did Seth go?
Seth, you
Oh.
find yourselves in a
I think we
hangar
can take a good guess.
He wouldn't.
with a group of very heavily armed looking armored figures.
Oh, jeez.
Put
All this for a wrong number.
Oh! Where am I?
What just happened?
What? What's going on?
And what happens on that ship, I will have to deal with later.
Draw the line.
Hey!
But
You know,
Seth
I gotta say-
we'll be back tomorrow morning.
Alright, see you guys! Have fun!
Okay, everybody.
Hold on. Did Seth meet the Emperor?
We don't know yet. Maybe he will.
I mean,
I
Seth
will
has
say-
met the Emperor,
Alright.
but we don't
This
know that.
much, none of you have seen that airship before.
Yeah.
Well, the way I see it, we
Fair.
have two options. We either stay here overnight and guard Squin and get answers out of him and Sam in the morning, or we stage a daring rescue of Seth from that ship.
Are we sure he's in there though?
You know,
Can we,
Can
do we
I do-
have any
can I
way of
cast detect
recognizing
magic?
what the ship is?
I'm not
You might
there.
be able to identify it by its heraldry. You will not be able to
yeah,
identify it
that's
from the design.
Ability.
Could she do past memories? We don't know. How old is this ship?
This ship has never been seen before. Not in
Alright,
Would I
previous
recognise it
conflicts.
from its heraldry?
Oh,
That
jeez.
knowledge and ability.
This ship looks brand spanking new and more advanced than any ship anyone has ever seen before.
Oh, not only did you contact the Emperor's ship, you also contacted it.
Ship.
You contacted it, what was it, like Area 51, classified information?
Yeah, no one has seen this ship before.
I can't wait for them to go, how did you call us? And for me to just go, I did this! And then it just magically ring one of their phones or something.
The heraldry is undoubtedly Acrian. More specifically, not very obviously, but it does have it on the underside a little bit. It bears the personal mark of the Emperor, which can only be carried by ships, basically, that are directly connected to the palace, which means it's either a judiciary ship,
Big for that.
or one of the Emperor's personal guard fleet ships.
I don't think we need to worry about Seth being on that ship.
Can I cast Detect Magic while looking at that ship?
Yeah. Fortunately for you, the giant fucking core of magic is obscured from your view by the sheer mass of the underside of the ship.
Good.
Also, Detect Magic has a 60-foot range.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll just look at Logan.
Logan is magical.
I sure am glad I left the heart on board the dealer's run.
Yeah. Anyhow, let's, I feel it's a bad thing to get close to that. Also, if this was a 1...
This was meant to turn up
100.
3 days from now.
Also, I
should we
gotta
maybe
say...
let the others inside know that the ship's shown up, whatever that is?
I like how Owl has turned around.
Oh, I'm not here, so...
I was gonna run inside.
God, I gotta say, this was really early in the session and we already derailed it.
Yeah.
4 cards remain.
I'm going to run inside and yell, "Hey, Tilda! Looks like an ass kicking's coming for you! Woohoo!" Yeah. Dang criminal witches making us all look bad.
Making you look good.
Oh, Sir Monk. You ever seen a ship that big on your travels?
No. Such a vessel is beyond imagination.
Well, clearly it isn't. It's right there.
Because
Yeah,
you
well-
have imagined it before you were presented with it.
I mean, kinda, because we come from the ship next to it.
If it can be comprehended with sight, it can be imagined.
But imagination requires a trigger, an appropriate stimulus.
Who is this guy again? Why is he
I'm going
here?
to bed.
He's my dealer.
We have seen other ships. It is not hard to imagine that they could grow yet more vast. Especially since some of us have no knowledge of the limits.
It's a big hunk of metal that flies in the sky. Why not make bigger hunk of metal?
Exactly, Logan.
Right.
Well, perhaps. But I find it a matter of experience.
Lack of imagination you draw from experience?
No,
Adonai, play a lullaby.
I do not have a lullaby prepared.
Just
Play
such
banjo
lullaby, I'm
music.
sure
So
that's-
instead-
soothes me.
You're
Banjo.
getting...
Give us the banjo.
Oh, for God's sake.
You need boss? Oh no, Gerald snuck into your bedroom.
I mean, I am pretty much going to be getting a bedroom a few doors down from Gerald, who is my nemesis.
Now go to sleep! Excellent.
Although, actually, let's grab Squin and have him in with someone who can hold him.
Wanna put him in Gerald's room?
No.
He's probably safe in there.
Gerald will wake up and kill him and think that he's doing a service to the city by killing vermin.
Wow.
What? He's racist. Let's face it.
Was
Racist
he?
against me for being a witch. It's very rude.
I mean, Squin's a regular in the bar, though.
So, one of you has
True.
gone to sleep. What about the rest of you?
Alright, I want to talk to Lida some more.
She is actually quite busy, it looks like.
But what?
Mostly Squin. As if Squin's gone, she's gone.
Well,
That was my chance of asking about the who Squin was hanging out with yesterday.
I need to move on. Come on, you drunk git. Time to go.
Bye.
Whoa, don't let Sam go anywhere.
What?
This is such a sad
Crap,
song
I'm
for the
asleep.
occasion.
Yeah, we're gonna
That's
hold
the
him. Do you want
vibe,
us to hold him
baby.
hostage here or something?
I just think if someone's hunting Squin, they might hunt him as well.
Good point.
Yeah, it'll be fine. He didn't run the first time, so we don't know if he's involved yet. He just seems nervous. Alright. I don't think I've talked to this lady yet.
And you don't want to.
I mean, you seem pretty unimpressed by the flesh and the giant ship.
Logan, I think it's time for us to maybe head to bed.
Actually, you might do.
Logan?
Ah!
Oh
only
shit!
had 5 drinks!
Wait,
Uh-oh.
you're talking to Tilda?
Hang on, not here.
I mean, she's the last person in the
Oh,
bar outside of
shit.
Monk Dude, and I've never talked to her.
Oh.
So, you guys haven't informed me about who this person is.
We've already had some enlightening discussions with her. I think you should maybe let her be in peace.
Oh, you spoil sport.
Good luck.
Are you a friend
Look,
of
he's
Aahi?
already done enough.
Oh, just make me more curious, why don't you?
Yeah, we can talk some other day by the sounds of it.
Oh well.
Is she one of Aahi's friends or something?
Something like that.
Okay, I get you. So, do you think Seth ever found Rexar?
It's like Seth. It's like when Seth's dead to you now. It's like, do you think he ever found Rexar before he died?
he got
Beth is busy
zapped.
finding God.
Well, if he's
Literally.
not back by tomorrow, I propose we ask Gerald to find him.
Oh, yes!
The only appropriate person for a rescue mission.
We could also,
Quite
we
good
could
at
also
kidnapping
contact the
people.
loaded deck, maybe? I don't know.
I just want to see Gerald try and break into the Emperor's personal airship.
Oh god, and
get
remember
horribly
what I said
murdered.
Owl's evil villain name was?
What was it?
Emperor Evil. So if he tries to break in, I'm here for Emperor Evil!
So, is everyone else turning in?
I think so, seeing.
Yeah.
I think so.
Alright. Leader, make sure you all have rooms.
I thought we just slept on our airship now.
No,
I mean, we can't really call it down here. We have to stay in the pub who guard Squin.
I assumed it was like in a local dock or
So,
something.
you're actually all given separate rooms.
Nice.
And can I get a will save from Logan?
Oh no.
Oh boy. You had to go talk to the witch.
Joke's on her. He's already slumbering.
Well then! Okay!
Maybe it happens tomorrow?
Well, we know what happens there. So, Logan.
Does it still happen?
Fucking.
Because I think I resisted it.
Baby.
Fucking Chris.
I think I resisted automatically. Happens tomorrow.
So, it is morning. is shining.
Okay, let's go find Squin.
Leader!
Leader,
Maybe we should check for our gnome.
bring us the rat. Wipe away the debt. Wait, no, the other
show us
thing.
your pinky.
Leader comes in from outside. Oh, good morning.
Have you seen our gnome?
Oh, here
There's
we
a
go.
flash of light outside.
I think
Right,
I
look
just
through
found
the-
our gnome.
There is a Seth standing outside looking bewildered.
Oh, hey, Seth.
Hello!
Oh, he's back.
Hello! I'm not a
Where
fake.
have you been?
Oh, you won't believe it!
You're
Why
right,
don't
we
you
won't.
tell us then?
So don't tell us.
That's what I'm saying.
You stayed out all night with no call when people have been getting
Dirty
shot and
stop-out.
poisoned.
I mean,
Did you find Rexar?
I have the only form of communication. I can't actually call you guys.
You could have left the
Yeah, why
note
don't
or
we all
something.
have messenger pals?
We really need
You
to
do?
fix that.
No, we don't. Why don't we? Is what I'm
Ah.
saying.
Alright.
Didn't find Rexar.
Wait, I'm the quartermaster. Give me the messenger
Oh, I
pal.
found
I need to
Rexar.
At this point,
requisition
Rexar
something.
stumbles round from the corner.
Oh,
Ugh.
there he is.
Oh, you found him.
Good job, Seth.
I don't suppose any of y'all saw what hit me last night.
You
Was
got
it
hit?
that? And I'm going to
Was
point
it
up
good
to the airship.
booze? Was
The
it a
Bottom
giant
of a
Pulls
fly?
bottle
out
of
a
whiskey,
dart.
you lush.
Oh, I guess that's why we didn't see
He's
you last
rubbing
night.
his neck.
Is it a Kaminoan dart?
Kind of
I
reminds me
don't
of the
know.
dart that hit.
I'm sending it off to the boys to check. Oh, that creaks my neck real bad.
Anyway, we
Squin
caught
was
Squin.
poisoned.
Yeah, was
so-
Quinn shot or was he darted?
Squin
Squin
was shot.
Was he darted or bulleted?
He was shot and poisoned.
Poison bullets.
Poison bullets, okay.
Leader gets out the local deliveries and goes, oh. Very interesting news article on the front page today.
Is it
Another
about the
one!
giant ship
Show
in the
us.
sky?
Ooh.
Oddly enough, no. It's almost as if I couldn't write a newspaper about something I didn't know was going to fucking happen.
Wow, what a
After 3
shitty
days, just the
fucking
future.
paper that doesn't talk about the giant ship appearing out of nowhere.
Honestly, what is the media paid for these days?
It has something more important on the front.
Whoa.
You hope for puppies?
Super
Alright.
dog.
I
I
Sorry.
like how that's the first article everyone read.
Rescued from mad scientist.
shall we read it in segments, or do we just?
Uh,
Do it however you want.
Oh shit, what voices do we do? Okay, Russian.
Russian.
Yeah, Citadel attacked Russian.
Oh god.
This is Elves Attack the Russians?
Mere days before start of the
That's
emergency
caveman.
session. I don't fucking care. It's basically the same.
Wow.
I can't do Russian. Fucking pressuring me.
I can do Russian. Sort of.
Let's see, how many Russian viewers do we have? None now.
Not anymore.
We had
Mere-
any?
Mere days before start of emergency session of World Council.
I
Stick
do
it down
not
in
like
Oshen.
that. That
It's
is
true.
bad word.
Bad word.
I paused between words.
Oshen has been attacked by an unknown intruder. Acting alone, the figure was able to not only breach outer walls without notice, but was then able to fight past all security and guards and reach. Stop! It's I can't do it. You fucking give me a random ass accent to do.
It's beautiful.
Knock your
Where would I
Scottish.
get to? and reach inner sanctum itself. I can't fucking do this anymore, man.
Switch to posh Brett.
Posh, I can't. What's
You
posh?
can't
What
do posh Brett.
occurred within those walls is only known
I
to
thought-
the master.
Someone else
I thought
do it. I
posh
can't
Brit
do
was
it.
Not
just normal Brit.
posh. That's just Cambridgeshire.
That's
Alright, Grant.
close.
Granto, you
oh,
continue
do
with
the
your.
posh then. Go on.
Yeah. I'm giving
What
up.
occurred within those
Ah,
walls
yeah,
is
I
only
did.
known to the master and the intruder, but not long after the creature fled the scene, breaking through the encirclement placed by security outside. While the identity of the being is unknown, all nations have condemned the attack and declared their innocence in the matter. Eyewitnesses at the scene described the figure as a winged humanoid with incredible power, and that his escape was preceded by a massive explosion as he broke through the outer wall. All security forces have been put on high alert, and all diplomatic missions have also been informed. Yes. Continued on page 2.
Alright, so over. There's a picture next to it, right?
Yeah.
Do I recognize the building in the picture?
That's the citadel. Wouldn't it be
Yes.
captioned?
Do I remember it from my dream last night?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, what did you do? Sorry, I'll
It was the birds! I knew it!
You leave my bird alone.
The birds are evil, they follow the black man!
I will have you.
Excuse me?
off the cliff. You racist fuck!
This classic
Where?
Dutch
Where is this going?
disrespect of race. Quickly call him Black Peter. He'll
What
deal
have you
with
been
this.
drinking? It's the morning.
We still have like 2 more articles to read, guys.
Oh yeah. Shall I continue in the same voice or something?
I'm not.
Let's see what. Well, fucking. Can you do a cowboy?
Do the puppies
I
and
mean, you
cowboy.
can certainly do a cowboy, that's not that hard.
I don't know how to do a cowboy talking about puppies, but
Well, do it about racial tensions. Cowboys are good at racial tensions.
racial tensions rise before the summit. Violence has been brewing between various plain-touch races in the days leading up to the summit, as arguments about Oshen's place in the world have been taking place. This guy allergic to commas or something?
Yes.
While it is not yet known why this is happening between only the plain-touched, the trends are clear and seem to be mostly between a group of isolationist Undyne and interventionist Ifrits. Officials have called for disputes to be settled in a legal manner and to stop all unsanctioned violence, but for the most part, with security stretched to manage the influx of foreign dignitaries, they have been unable to curb the increasing hostilities. My people are at war!
The fire people. Alright. For the
Seems like
last
a
one,
bad
can you
match.
do Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No.
Why does Alex have to do all these? You do
See,
one.
it's
just
Jazzy, you
Because
should do
everybody
it.
else
Yeah,
is
I
playing.
do one.
I already
do
did
you
one last
do,
time! I'm
Arnold
not good at
Schwarzenegger?
voices! Grantar's fucking great at voices!
Jazzy,
Not
do a
Arnold Schwar-
Scotsman.
I don't want to hear this.
I do.
Which one, sorry?
Scott.
Jazzy, do a
Jazzy
Scotsman.
does.
Be Scottish.
Be Irish so I can tell Frank.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Irish.
Scottish? God.
No,
Yeah,
we're
that
changing it to
wasn't bad.
Irish now.
Fucking Scottish.
Never say fucking. That's not actually how anybody pronounces that.
Ah shit! See, I already can't do it!
Fucking prawns.
That's
Alright,
how
Just
James thinks people pronounce stuff.
Fucking.
Prawns.
Fucking.
Fucking prawns!
Fucking.
okay,
Okay.
Jazzy. Go with Irish then.
Yeah, because Scottish doesn't work out, so try Irish. 'cause that's-
Okay.
Yeah, good luck.
Use the key phrase. Arshashashashar. My potato, potato, potato.
Potato, potato, potato.
Potato.
Potato, potato, potato.
Potato. Potato. Really pronounce the Y that isn't there.
Potato.
Potato.
I'm linking Frank the stream.
Potato.
Potato.
Which is interesting because they don't have.
Okay, now say
You hopeful poopies.
and stick it up here, you bleeding Englishman.
Yeah, potato.
Man, it's shame St. Paddy's Day is
Oh
already
man,
gone.
we are running out of nationalities to lose from my stream, which we didn't have.
Try
Some
Welsh.
Scandinavian. I don't know Scandinavian accents. But
Just try the Irish
Work,
one.
you work,
Just
you
go
work,
with
you
it.
work.
Please just
I
let me
knew
hear
it.
you attempt
I knew it.
Irish.
I don't fucking.
Porty, porty, hoppy puppies.
Oh god.
Okay, just channel it. You hate the English.
And you
Your,
love
Just
potato.
all your
imitate
jobs
Frank.
have been put into the tech sector.
That's more white girl than Irish though.
What? What?
But also, you're asking a guy that's not native in English to do fucking accents in English. It's
We're
like
going to have
God.
another murder
Alright.
to solve at the end of this.
Someone
Oh,
say
no.
it. I don't care what language or accent you do it.
Okay, I'll
Alright,
just do it.
You a hope for puppies.
Okay, I'll
A
just.
number of
You even got it wrong in
fucking-
English.
no. You said no, it doesn't matter what language, so I'm doing it in Dutch.
You said
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Please live translate this for us.
yeah. Go,
Okay.
go.
So you're saying that you're having trouble doing accents in English,
Scottish, Dutch.
but an Irish accent in Dutch?
I'm not doing a fucking Irish Dutch. I have never met an Irish
Just
Dutch.
fucking read it in Dutch, Jazzy.
Just say it.
Rapid
Een
in
nummer
Dutch.
van weespuppies die gebruikt werden voor onheilige experimenten zijn gered van een stoorde wetenschapper
Superdog.
die probeerde een superhond te maken.
For the record,
De
for the
puppies,
record, I refuse to believe that Dutch is a real
Oh, I
language.
didn't actually read the article until now.
But yeah, no, he's making it up as he goes.
de puppies zouden gecombineerd worden door een... God, what the fuck is grafting in Dutch?
Sticking on.
door
Attaching.
een... Ja, door een vastmaakprocedure. En iets te maken zoals Cerberus. Gelukkig is de wetenschapper geëxecuteerd. En zijn de puppies die... hebben de puppies een nieuw, minder gestoord huis gevonden.
Up the puppy.
There you go.
My favorite part.
Can you say
about-
fortunately again? In Dutch.
Fortunately, gelukkig.
Gelukkig. It's
Gelukkig.
all in the back of the throat. That's
Gelukkig. So that's with the G, isn't it? It's got a
Yeah,
Gelukkig.
fortune. Fortune is geluk. Geluk.
Goedendag.
Geluk.
Gelukkig.
Geluk.
Geluk.
Oh, look.
Wait, I have some
Geluk.
French.
There, Al has it.
Geluk.
Geluk.
Oh,
Geluk.
look.
Welcome to Learn Dutch with Jazai.
You
Now
said I
to
could do
learn
any
Dutch in Irish.
Oh,
What is
Let's see.
potato?
What is potato in
Aardappel.
Dutch?
aardappel. Earth apple. Aardappel.
Nothing like an apple.
It's an apple that grows in the earth.
Pomme
de
terre.
I
Yeah,
know that the
it's
French
right.
do it too. That doesn't mean it's right.
Now tell me about pineapples.
Yeah, the
And why
French
they're
doing
not
this reads
ananas?
is really wrong.
Well, why are ananas not bananas?
Everything is bananas.
I'm gonna put the newspaper
What?
away now.
This shit is bananas.
B.
B A
Well,
N N S.
Noah,
Yeah.
Frank says, boy is dead. She heard you say that.
Yeah, she sent me a message. What? Oh, excuse you, fucking me.
Right.
It's fine. Over. We got you a new stream viewer. Now she's just here to make sure I don't say any other rude stuff about her.
Hello again, Albie. Sorry, I would have said hello earlier, but I was distracted by the Dutch.
We understand. Let's just be honest. We completely understand.
Did you know that we work together to fuck over the Irish? I didn't know that. But we did.
I'm not surprised. The Dutch are as bad as the English. Worse in
Yeah.
some cases.
Worse,
Yeah,
they didn't get enough money. We could buy New York from them.
I mean, it was more like hold gun against head. Here, we pay this. Oh, how nice of you to pay.
Yeah, but we paid for those guns.
You couldn't afford guns to protect yourself.
We still have your boat in our basement.
What?
We displayed.
Give our boat back.
Why'd you have
No,
our boat?
That's eat. Give us
It's
the
part
boat.
of the boat. We display it proudly as we sunk it.
Which
Alright.
one?
It's the Wax Museum.
Everyone English in this chat, represent!
No,
We have to go take that boat back.
I
I
don't think
already
you have
tried.
many English
Ah,
people.
how about
They
the-
sent me back to Australia.
How about the
They've
Americans?
learned where we
Prisoners.
send our criminals.
Transportation.
How about
They
the
found the
Americans
fucking place
just
first.
throw the tea into the harbor?
Yeah, and then
Alright.
we dumped our criminals in it.
Good
So,
way to make sure the Dutch don't want it, I guess.
Alright, we have the a part of the Royal Charles. We display it proudly.
oh, it's just Charles. No one cares.
Which Charles?
The...
If it's Charles the First, then you realise we executed him, right?
it's the second.
Ah,
You guys like
Yeah.
him?
Not really.
he was okay.
We sort of
He
got him back
executed-
because he was better than the Protestants.
And he executed a corpse. That was
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, we dug it up and everything. Anyway, Squin stumbles down the stairs.
Okay, guys.
Well,
guys.
well, Squid.
Whoa,
Have you
wait,
seen this newspaper? Let me read this out to you in multiple accents.
I know. Squin, no one. No, head not feel good.
Alright, Luna. You seem like the person that may actually believe me. Do you believe in dreams that show events that may actually happen?
That is literally half of the story of my life, except
Okay.
it's past events.
Okay, well, last night when I went to bed, I had a dream where I was a bird. And there were a lot of other birds. And they were all gathered around the fucking building on that picture that burnt down. And inside the building, there was a big dude sitting on like a skull throne in black armor. And he had bigger birds that were eating the other birds.
Are you sure this wasn't a nightmare?
Can qualify it as that, but still, it's very much something that, you know, I dreamt about it and now it's burnt down.
Do you know what kind of bird?
I know that there was mostly pigeons, and the other ones that were eating the pigeons were like bigger black birds.
Raven.
Crows, ravens, jackdaws?
What do you think he is? Bird expert?
Ornithologist.
Birds. They were not rocks.
They were not rocks. Excellent.
More than rocks, but larger than pigeons.
This is
So
most of the birds. They were not tumors. They were not rocks. Those are the two birds I'm most familiar with.
Pretty sure that's called clairvoyance.
Who?
Did that news article say anything about birds being involved?
There was no mention of birds.
It was winged.
I would like to guide Squin over to a chair, sit him down, and give him a mug of water. Just sort of stroke his back so he feels at ease, and then I'm going to Zone of Truth that son of a bitch.
Okay.
Alright. Shit, we get new spells. Yeah.
Squin, no feel too good, but Squin grateful for help.
We'll save.
What?
Zone of Truth.
Why you say we'll save?
Give us a fucking will save.
Because I'm Zone of Truthing you, son of a bitch.
He's so out of it he can hear the players.
He's out of the game and into our...
What's the
Roll20.
DC?
19.
Okay, do you know if he passes or fails?
I do know if he fails.
He fails.
Passes. Or fails.
He fails.
He fails, so everything will be the truth. However, this is a 20-foot radius, so everybody do it.
Oh god.
Wait,
Everyone within 20 foot of me will save.
ah,
Darn it.
Didn't get
safe.
Luna.
Logan can't lie! I saw birds in my dream! I was a bird!
Okay.
Puppet can't lie.
Someone's doing great on these will saves. And leader. And the monk dude, I guess.
And the
Both
bard.
of them pass.
Yeah.
What about the bard?
Oh yeah, the bard. Adonai.
I don't have his fucking stats. Just
Roll
assume he
d-
fails every save.
Adonai,
Oh.
do you like working with us?
Yeah, I was about to start fucking questioning him.
Pays the bills. Can't complain.
Excellent.
You don't question
Anyway, Squin.
why he has bills, but
Are you
Squin,
attracted to
why
Aahi?
did you run from us? What did you try and steal from the lab?
didn't run from you. Needed to get place fast.
Where?
Does he have to say something? Is he compelled to speak?
I mean, we can make him speak.
Jesus.
Not gonna get pretty.
Do we
They
need to
may
get
avoid
meteor in here?
answering questions to which they would normally respond with a lie, or they may be evasive as long as they remain within the boundaries of the truth.
Oh, because he's aware of it. I need to keep site secure.
It occurs to me. Good.
You have to see it for yourself.
Yeah, it's
So-
everything.
Work must be safe.
So you had to save the work. Did you get any of your work out?
Oh. Most safe, some missing.
So someone got there before you.
Yes.
What are these boxes for?
I was about to ask that. Yeah.
Keys.
These for what?
A door.
The door where?
Secret.
Okay. Gonna have to try and force it out of him.
Where is the lab storage box located?
You was not at lab.
Not obviously.
And then we can find it.
He looks confused.
Where did you last see the box?
In the lab.
Okay, it was not in the lab. Are you involved in the murder of Masek Helden?
Oh, of course he's involved.
I don't know.
Don't know. Do you know someone who you think had a hand in it?
His family always hated us.
Why?
Anyone got any coffee?
Ada?
Okay, get him some coffee.
Coming right up, dear.
I feel like we should be good cop, bad copping this. Who wants to be bad cop?
Yeah.
I feel like Luna is our baddest cop.
Luna comes out with coffee for everybody.
Why am I the baddest?
I don't know. You're the bluest.
He seems to perk up. Much better.
Who were you meeting with in the bar 2 days ago?
Two days.
We'll save Seth.
It's 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
There was a contractor.
Nuts.
There were
Been
two
helping
people.
us with some magical theory. And there was an assistant we had hired. Not for the lab, for outside it.
Named.
What are their names?
The mage is called... oh, Jesus, that is... doing things to my throat.
Have him hack
That
up
is
a
not
hairball
the
and
name.
just talk normally.
Yeah. I'm just gonna talk normally. It's much easier.
He got his coffee. You can talk normally now.
Yes, I can talk normally now. Her name is...
What's...
don't know first name. Her last name is Rawback.
What?
Nice.
As in R-O-W-E back.
Oh. Yeah,
R-O-W-E.
that's totally what I mean.
Rowback.
R-A-W-E back. Sorry. R-A-W-E.
There you go.
Oh,
Yes, I
alright.
fucking know.
Drawback. It's
Right, and the assistant?
With a C-H on the end.
HK?
No.
47.
Yes, that. Look, a random name generator came up with it, and there's no fucking way I'm throwing that name away.
I mean, we've had cocktails before.
The name generators come up with some amazing things, and when they do, I can't help but keep them.
I thought I already got you, Siegfried.
The other was an urchin.
You did.
Well, he was an urchin when we first hired him. He was like younger. He's been working with us some time. Silius is his name.
What was that?
Silius.
Silius.
Ah,
Oh, Silius.
not Silius. Well, who do you
you
think
know-
would shoot you?
I don't know. No one's ever shot at me before.
Do you know if Masek was meddling in necromancy? We found both hints in Project Purify and in his home.
Slap it out of him. I don't have any command spells, so I can't compel
We
him.
can go nil by nil if you want.
Alright, fine. That was necromancy and Project Purify. You happy? It had
I
all
would
types
explain
of
all that.
magic.
necromancy.
Why do we keep running into necromancy?
What was that giant brain thing that I blended?
Ah! You blended it!
I mean, if you didn't want that happening, why would you have a blender button on the side of it?
Did you turn the dial all the way up?
Yes.
I knew I should have stopped it when we realized. Ah! Damn it! 2 months of work down the drain because of an idiot with a button.
Feel
What
like
was the
much
brain
more is
for?
at stake.
You should really label things, is all I'm saying.
People shouldn't break into our labs.
Well,
No,
then maybe
but
people shouldn't
you should
die.
label things even if it's just you. That's bad lab etiquette. You're gonna have a serious accident one of these
Oh,
days.
it was an accidental creation. We wanted to keep it, but we didn't have anywhere to move it to, so we needed to get a new storage container in, but all this stuff happened.
How did you accidentally create that?
Ow! The processing procedure has some unusual side effects we're trying to stop. Which is why we needed the necromancer.
What unusual side effects? Are you bringing organic waste back to life?
No, quite the opposite.
It kills living things?
It breaks down waste organic matter. It's
Right.
an incredibly fast-acting necrosis.
So what you've created is a bioweapon.
No, it's a waste disposal system.
It's really sounding like a bioweapon.
Yeah, that's... Imagine if it was skilled up and used on a city.
But it can't be. It only works in containers with the correct balance of chemicals. Exposed to
Okay.
open air, it stops.
Okay.
What can you tell us about liches?
Liches? As in the little wormy thing or the undead dudes?
Undead
light
big-
cheese.
Well, undead women, I
Like
suppose.
the little
It's unfair
fruits.
of me to make assumptions about them, but they do look like skeletons.
Not always. They can keep their looks with gentle repose.
That just seems like cheating. Ooh, maybe we can use gentle
Some of them are
repose.
actually just made of worms. Like masses of worms. So you could like have a lich.
Oh my god! He starts taking notes.
Oh dear.
Here's leeches and gentle repose to stop the smell and to kill the other.
I suppose a lich would like be the most efficient super vampire ever. You
Yeah.
could touch people and take all of its blood.
Turns over page. Super vampire?
Alucard is
Question
Dracula
mark?
backwards.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about super vampires because Alucard, Van Helsing is around. So
Crosses that out.
So what are you planning now?
I don't know. Might go hide in the sewers.
I think we're gonna place you under witness protection with
Please don't.
Rexar.
we're going to
Yeah,
give you a
You've
different
already
name.
ran once.
You will be called Gwant. And we'll shave you and say that you're a monkey person. Like a bald monkey person.
What is his name backwards?
You can't do that. I'm relatively certain none of you can do that.
No, we can shave you. We're pretty sure we can.
Are you really doubting us?
Hey Rexar,
Yeah,
do you guys have a witness protection program?
of course
We'll
we
save
do.
Rexar.
What kind of people do you think we are? The spell actually cracks and breaks the moment he steps into it.
Rexar, I was using that.
If you didn't want your damn magic being broken, you shouldn't have called me in.
How do we know that you're an anti-magic thing?
Could have hung around where I am.
So rude.
I didn't know it was there. No one told me nothing.
How do you
owe
break magic
me
anyways?
one scroll of Zone of Truth.
fine. I'll get you that damn thing.
Nice.
But anyways, can you cure the rat so he can't run again, and also doesn't get shot again?
And make his hair fall out.
Alright, one reincarnation coming up.
Wait.
Oh, he can become a monkey.
Now,
Is he
no.
go-
Why not?
Alright,
It's
guys.
the easiest way to keep you hidden.
Come on.
Train him
He
down.
never died before.
No.
I guess we do have to kill him, don't we?
In theory, reincarnate does kill you, yes?
Don't you have to be dead to be reincarnated, though?
No, you can just cast it on someone.
You guess them while they're living?
It's a forced one.
Oh, force reincarnate. Right. The hex.
Anyway, let's not actually kill him. I
Ah,
assume we're
thank
just
God.
trying to worry.
Would you please secure the rat?
Can we not kill people in my pub, please?
I mean, we can try. Anything's possible.
I'd like to second that. No deaths, please.
Anyway, where is this secret door? And how many keys are there?
There's 3 keys, but the door's like.
Who has the third?
Was it
Did
Sammy?
anyone else just hear footsteps?
I'm gonna barrel over the
snuck up.
table and knock him to the floor.
Ah!
I look around for the source of the footsteps.
Cover him with my body.
Oh, wait, I
Sam
thought it was-
has it! Sam has it! No.
Sam
Damn.
lied to us.
I knew it! We shouldn't have let him go.
Alright, we're gonna
think
need to find
Sam
him
was-
then.
I think Sam was just drunk.
I mean, we don't know. You went lurking for Rex when you stayed away all night.
Wait, who was talking about footsteps just then?
I could hear it in the music.
Okay, I thought
right.
it was over out of
actually
character.
you. I thought it was
Yeah.
in character. That's
That's
why I
right.
barreled over the fucking table at him.
It worked!
Yeah. And where's the door?
No! I'm not telling!
Where's the door?
Under subsection 14A of the Oshen Foreign Powers Treaty, I am not permitted to divulge information regarding the national security of our state to outsiders people who are not officially sanctioned by the military
Rexa?
and are...
I'm going to show him my ID.
We
Tell
just
me
said
now!
I also don't want to.
I'm gonna get my thongs out.
Your what?
Yo!
Is it? You know, the fucking... That's what they're called,
Did
right?
anyone else hear this? Okay, tell me
Yes.
if you heard, I'll get my
prongs.
dongs out.
I heard thongs,
I heard
Thongs!
bong.
Because I
which
heard dongs.
I assumed meant he was going to start hitting him with flip-flops.
Oh no, it's La Chunka! La
We're gonna have a
Chunka!
bunch of
I
fucking
thought-
thong underwear things in his bag.
I thought he was going to start hitting him with someone else. So
I think it's just
flip-flops.
telling that we can put everything past Logan.
Okay, fine. Look, the rule is simple. I can't tell you on my own. Same way the door can only be opened by all 3, unless all 3 bearers agree we cannot divulge the location of the door or our heads will explode.
And what happens if one's dead?
Then you just have to get it from 2.
Fine,
What if we already have...
we're dragging you with
What
us.
if there's only one alive?
Ah,
What if you're all dead?
As Luna says that, I'm going to draw one of my knives.
Not in the bar.
Oh,
not
okay.
in
Weapon
the bar, dear.
Okay, outside the bar.
We can probably stuff him inside my hat.
Look, now, Samuel. We know Samuel is the other person, so we can just ask him.
If we
And
can
if
find
Samuel's
him.
dead, then I guess you're telling us.
I mean, we already got your key. I'm gonna just pull out the 2 boxes.
Hey! Oh, you know what? Fine.
This is your fault for going unconscious.
It wasn't really his. He got shot.
They got shot! That's people.
Should have dodged it.
It wasn't fair for you to run off and lie to us.
What? did I lie?
Let's just
As a
go
result,
find the
we
other
called
one.
in the divine retribution.
Right, so
The what now?
It's outside.
The what now?
The divine.
yeah.
I'll show you.
we
There's
called it
dragon
in
outside.
to deal with you.
What?
Oh my
Okay.
god!
Well, not
How do
your
you
god
guys
per
know
se,
it's
but yeah.
called? Is it printed on the side?
Yeah. Got
Right
livery
there.
on it.
It's actually got like a projection. Divine retribution.
Oh.
Hello, Oshen.
We come in peace.
For now.
We could kill you anytime we wanted.
Prepare for annihilation.
I mean, no, wait. That was for later.
The bottom
God
parts
damn
are
it, Bill, we
laser.
told you not to mess with the screen.
Exterminate!
Would you like some
I'm
tea?
tea!